Hi students, welcome back. Today's topic is production of electricity from hydro energy. Have you ever visited a dam? It looks very beautiful, particularly in monsoon. Hydropower is the power that is generated from moving waters such as rivers. Hydropower is a renewable source of energy. This means by using a dam or a river to generate electricity doesn't use up any limited source like coal or gasoline. Flowing water from a big river has a lot of energy. The potential energy stored in a body of water held at a given height is converted to kinetic energy or motion energy, which is used to turn the turbine and create electricity. We can get this hydro energy by forcing the water through a pipe, which is known as penstock. As the water flows through the pipe, it turns the blades of a turbine, which spins an electric generator. As long as the water is flowing, the generator will be able to provide electricity. So as you can see in this figure, it shows a dam, right? When the gates are open, what happens? The water which is at high altitude, we have already studied that potential energy is the energy due to position of a body, right? When the body is at very much height, then the potential energy is more. So the water at this height in this figure, water at more height has more potential energy. And when the gates are open, what happens? Water is starting to fall. And when the water starts to fall, the potential energy is getting converted to kinetic energy. So let's see how the hydroelectric energy changes to electrical energy. As we all know that energy cannot be created nor be destroyed. It can be only changed from one form to another. So the flowing water of river is collected in a dam at a high altitude, as you can see in this figure. Then the water stored in the dam at high height has potential energy. Potential energy formula is mass into acceleration due to gravity into height. So the more the height, more is the potential energy. So when water from dam falls on the water turbine, the potential energy of the water stored in the dam changes into kinetic energy. First it was stored, the water was stored energy, and then when it starts to fall or when it is in motion, it changes to kinetic energy. Then the kinetic energy is used to rotational kinetic energy as it rotates the turbine. Remember, energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Only it can be changed from one form to another. In my earlier video about work energy power, I had also mentioned that potential energy cannot be directly used. It has to be converted into kinetic energy for using it. As the turbine rotates, it rotates the armature coil of the generator within the north-south pole pieces of a strong magnet. As I have already stated you that this is the water. First it was kept at high altitude. Then this is a full dam, and what the water is allowed through a penstock to come this side. So here this is the penstock type. So here is the penstock or the gate which allows water to flow through. And when the water falls from a great height, it changes from potential energy to kinetic energy. And when it is falling from a great height, this kinetic energy is rotating this turbine. And this turbine is actually in this manner. See, if water is falling, and what happens? This armature starts rotating, and we are placing it inside a north-south pole of a magnet. What does Faraday's laws? Whenever there is a change in magnetic flux linked with a coil or armature, an e.m.f is produced. So here water, a river was at high altitude, then through the penstock we are allowing the water to fall, and this kinetic energy of the water, moving water, rotates the turbine, as you can see here. And when the turbine is rotated, it indirectly rotates the armature coil, which is placed inside a north-south pole of a strong magnet. And according to Faraday's law, what happens whenever there is a change in magnetic flux linked with a coil or armature, an EMF is produced. So this is how an alternating current or alternating voltage is produced. In short, when a turbine rotates, it rotates the armature of the generator or a dynamo in a magnetic field, due to which an alternating EMF is produced between the terminals. Such a mini hydroelectric power plant can be constructed on the rivers in a hilly areas across a small dam of height nearly 10 meters. Presently, 23% of the total electrical energy is obtained by moving water in India. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of using hydro energy? Advantages: it does not produce any environmental pollution. Second one, it is a renewable source of energy. The dams constructed over rivers help us in irrigation and control of floods in rivers. Then disadvantages: the flowing water is not available everywhere. Due to the construction of dams over the rivers, plants and animals of that place gets destroyed and killed. The ecological balance in the downstream area of the rivers gets disturbed. So this is how from hydro energy we get electricity. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and give a thumbs up.